Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Freaks Let's Draw. And here is our Lego compatible Jurassic World Rebirth Mutadon.
Hi there everyone. So it's different, let's draw for this time. Actually, when I was sketching for the Mutadon, it didn't have the actual appearance of the Mutadon yet. So I was speculating on how it should look like and in the actual movie. So here's what I did in terms of sketching for it. So you can see that it basically has the head and the body of a raptor, only with slightly more aerodynamicity in it. Aerodynamicity. But anyway, so it does have more slender features to it, so that it would be able to have that flight capability. Also, I didn't think that of course Jurassic World would have, or Rebirth would have, feathered dinosaurs in it. So I went on with putting in arms of the Yiki, or here's a photo of that specific dinosaur. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's a small dinosaur with bat wings for it. So I figured it would be something that Jurassic World would be using. So here it is. Here are the early sketches of what I did, which is slightly, I think this is I prefer this better because it had some feathers in it and more Yiki-like appearance. You can see here that the head is also tilted forwards and it has a slightly shorter neck to it. But then the trailer for the movie came, and I created also a design for the raptor, and here it is. And it does, from this vantage point, it does look very similar to what the movie is. But after this is just a few clips that were initially shown, but after several days for which it actually came out, and more photos of the Mutadon has resurfaced, it does seem that it's a bit outdated. So I'm going to draw a different sketch for the Mutadon right now. And so we're opening up our magic sketchpad, and we're going to restart everything. So of course we'll be using some base figures at our disposal so that our drawing would be accurate to its size when I'm actually going to make the Mutadon. So I will be using, of course, the body, some part of it. This raptor, we're going to separate it into pieces so that it would be easily what do you call those, traced. And we're just going to go through it very lightly, like so, and we're going to leave out those areas where we won't really need those. And then for the legs, I'll be using this as well. I'm going to estimate where the legs would go. There you go. So I'm not quite sure if Lego would actually be doing another set for for a Mutadon or a Distortus Rex, but let me know in the comments below if you think that is something that would realize or would be happening for Lego. I really wish that Lego would somehow recreate both of the creatures, because I think they would be iconic for the franchise. But anyways, so here is the head that I'll be using for the Mutadon. So we're just sketching where it should end up with. The original one, this one, had the head slightly up here, so we're going to recreate it in a much more dynamic way, where it would somehow go straight from from the torso here, much like with some of the chickens or some birds, I guess. And then we're going to create the head over here, like so. Again, doing a light. See? I think it's too low. Yeah, but we're going to make it a little bit higher. Let's erase this for now and make it a little bit higher. I guess that should be fine. Yeah, just perfect, I guess. Alright, and then of course the wings would be a different part, and then of course the tail would also be a different part as well, because this tail would be too bulky, I guess. So we're going to continue on this sketching and we're going to show you the progress. And after further editing, here's how it looks like so far. I think it's close enough to the film. And so what I did here is I took off much of the belly on the velociraptor. I also chopped off some of the thickness on the legs and the thighs. I made some articulation here on the legs going down its what do you call this, on the feet. And this would be I'm imagining this to be a ball and socket joint, and then here would attach a wing similar to how I make my Quetzalcoatlus, where this is a Lego stud and the receptor would be on its end. Probably going to show you when I make the actual figure. And then of course the neck would be much lower than much lower here, with a hump on the back, and then a slightly more robust, less robust tail to it. I'm thinking if I should make the sickle claws retractable, or if I want it to be moving, but we'll see. So now that we have the wing also sketched out here, it's now time for us to paint. So I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the film. See you at the end. And here is the completed Mutadon Extinct Bricks by me, of course. This is the Jurassic World Rebirth Mutadon. So let's just put a date, 2025. So here it is, guys. So it looks really menacing. It had the attributes that I wanted to look like. It had much thinner legs to it. The arms are quite long. the head tilt is now much better, and of course the overall look to it seems to be like coming out from the movie itself. So that's it for our Extinct Bricks Let's Draw for now of the Jurassic World Rebirth Mutadon. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibito Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Nasher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel, Extinct Bricks, of course, and also watching some of my customs and also some of my videos such as reviews, unboxing videos, and so on. And that's it for the videos, and as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!